Campeones, campeones, ole, ole, ole. Mate, we won the title today. Like, did you see the scenes? Crowd surfing, jubilation, the new kit. Everyone's wearing it. Granit Xhaka redemption scores a brace. Oh my God. Super Mick Arteta, the best looking Spaniard we know. They kept zooming in on the banner. Why are we moaning, mate? Like, what's the issue here? Like, we're overachieving in phase 3 of a youth project process. Like, what's the issue?
Brother, if you knew any better, you'd have thought it was a Rolling Stones concert today, man. I mean, brother. brother. The celebratory atmosphere today was, wow, unbelievable. Lee, let me just put it to you this way. Today was a sorry, sad ending to what could have been a great season. And the reality of the situation is this, Lee. We squandered a chance to be hoisting the trophy today, and literally sitting around celebrating right now is what we should be doing. We should be celebrating right now. We should
Mate,
be.
it should have been, you're talking
Around.
about Rolling Stones, it should have been satisfaction. See?
Yeah, it should have been. It should have been. No, with Arsenal, you can't get no satisfaction, my friend.
No,
You know,
no.
no. There's no. We get the Rodney Dangerfield. We get no respect, is what we get. And unfortunately, my man, this season will be looked on in the seasons to come as a missed opportunity. Why didn't we get the performance that we got today when it counted? At least three games there in that run. We would have had that. We're talking about a different situation here. And it's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunately that we didn't get that performance. Kieran Tierney, today was his send-off. I don't know if people realize it, but he's out of here. That's a player that's out of here. We're going to rue today that we let him walk out the club. I predicted to be looked on kind of like when Serge Gnabry left. We nobody thought anything of it at the time, but you look back in retrospect and you're like, how did this happen? Lee, this coming transfer window is one of the most important transfer windows in Arsenal history. Yep. I'm gonna say it again. In Arsenal history, this will go down as one of the most important transfer windows because now it is either put up or shut up. This season, I will be sitting back. I've got my notepad here. I'm looking at everybody's teams. I'm looking at what they're doing in the window, and I'm going to look at what we're doing in the window. I'm giving Mikel Arteta 10 games. I'm giving Edu this last transfer window, and this is it. We sat here. We gave Mikel his flowers early in the season. We came in January. We sat here. Right here is documented, and we stated that we needed to go strengthen and push for the title. We did not do the transfer business that we needed to do. The little bit we did, we didn't use it adequately enough. We brought in Trossard. He came in right out of the gate, and then no, we're not gonna play him anymore. We're gonna go with what we already know. This is what we're gonna go with what I want to do. And then what did it yield? What if we're buying players this summer, Lee? I expect them to be able to come into this team, contribute right away. I don't need any more projects. I don't need any 16-year-olds. I don't need 15-year-olds. I don't need 17-year-olds. I don't need the Boy Scouts. We need men. We need warriors. We need, as I told a buddy of mine yesterday, we need Zulu warriors in this team. We need warriors. As I told Tony Gunaclata, Zulu. I want Zulu warriors in this team. I expect to be challenging for the Mickey Mouse Cups next year. I expect to be challenging for every cup that's deemed beneath us. I expect us to be on all fronts. I want teams scared of Arsenal starting next year.
Well, I've got some stats for you, Matt. Yeah, some very interesting stats. Over the first 2 days of sales, Arsenal's new home kit or home shirt is the best-selling home shirt in the club's history.
And that's scary. Yeah. I know why you're saying that. That's scary.
Now check this. Yeah, Squawker have put this out. Arsenal have scored more goals in 2022-23 season than they have ever managed in a Premier League season, breaking the record of 87 from the 04-05 campaign.
Can I rebut that? Can I rebut that if you don't mind? How many trophies did we get from the campaign this year?
0.
That's all that matters. That's all that should matter right now is how many trophies are in the cabinet. I got an answer for you. The same amount that's in Tottenham's cabinet. Zero.
The PR at this football club, Matt, is flawless.
Yep.
We see that with the scenes in the ground today. We see that with the Sky cameras, ESPN or whatever you were watching. I was watching on DAZN, but DAZN filter it from Sky, which is why it's got a slight delay. Yeah. And we see how many times did they pan into that best looking manager we know banner? 4 or 5 times?
Yeah.
They panned into Sol Campbell, and then straight afterwards they panned into the 2004 around the stadium with the title next to it. Yeah. So you got Sky Sports, all the big broadcasters, they're panning into this.
Yep.
They're panning into that. They're doing this. They're doing that. They're peddling out this. The fans in the stadium crowd surfing. We want you to stay, they were singing for Granit Xhaka. The PR at this football club is absolutely impeccable.
Did you see Did you see Sol Campbell celebrating and jumping around today?
Nope. He was sat with his shades on, chilling. He was like, yo, this ain't the Arsenal I played for.
He was probably crying. He's probably was sitting there crying because he knows this. We blew the opportunity this year, Lee. And let's just
celebrating.
Nah.
Robert Pires, Manu Petit definitely ain't, because he's one of the legends that calls this crap out.
we know Tony Adams is not celebrating. No.
Keown will be. Yeah, he'll be doing these slides with Ian Wright and Ray Parler.
Yeah, him and Ian Wright, all them. It's sad because I really like Ian Wright as a kid, but that we've got the reality has to be told. We squandered a title this year. Yes, we finished second. Yeah,
mate, we're old enough. We're a similar age. Yeah, we're old enough to have seen Man United under Fergie come back and pull back like 11, 12 points on us. Yeah, right. We never retained a title. Cool. Yeah, but we've also pulled back 11, 12 points on them. We've won the league at Old Trafford. We've won it at Tottenham. Yeah, cool, great, fantastic. But neither of them bottle jobs, or even the Kevin Keegan bottle job, I'd love it. Yeah, none of them, were at the top for 93% of the season, with an opportunity in a transfer market. Because I think back then you could buy players at any point, and there weren't certain windows. You could buy players anytime you wanted. None of them teams were top for 93%. Yeah, we were top, 5 points clear going into the World Cup. We then start the transfer market in January. We get Trossard, like you said, and we're like, boy, this club's moving. Yeah, we're buzzing. We're like, wow. Yeah, we win our Boxing Day game. We're still 5 points clear. Everything's going great. We now sign Trossard. We're like, wow, what a baller. We rate him. Yeah, and then we get Kivior, and we're like, okay, we'll take that one. Yeah, because we're in for Caicedo. Yeah. And then we end up with Jorginho. And then we go to Anfield, 8 points clear on the 8th of April, 9th of April, whatever it was. And we're like, right, we're doing this. We're 2-0 up. I'm giving it all the smack talk. I'm like, yo, I told you they're crap. Yeah, I'm giving it all the big one. I'm like, we're winning the league. We believed. We believe.
Yeah, you got
next season we won't believe, even if they're 20 points clear. Yeah. PTSD is real. Yeah, real talk. Right. And then we're like, cool, we're 2-0 up at Anfield. Now it's 2-1. Okay, halftime 2-1, team talk, bring Tierney on, bring Jorginho on in the second half, whatever. He brings Kivior on. Then we go West Ham, and for 9 minutes, after 9 minutes, we're 2-0 up. We're playing some of the greatest football we've seen for a long, long time. And we're like, boom, we're going to smack these. People in the chat were saying, what's the record Premier League score? Yeah, that's how good we were playing for that first 10 minutes. 2-2. And Antonio hits the crossbar in the fucking last 5 minutes or whatever. We got out of there lucky in the end. Then we go, cool, fair enough. Now we got Southampton.
2-0 on the board. Points on the board.
2-0, 1-0 down after 30 seconds. And I said, I remember saying to Rance, that was on a Friday night. I remember saying to Rance in the show, I said, if we can see the goal to this lot, I am losing my rag. After 32 seconds, 1-0 down. 2-0 down after 15. You let Theo Walcott dunk on you. Yeah. Man's giving it, oh, come on. Nobody was listening. Nobody cares, bro. You ain't bringing that elite mentality. You were crying at Anfield. At the end of that game, the players were on their knees. They were on their backs. They were crying. They knew they've done effed up. Yeah. And from that moment on, that was the end of that. And Man City were like, cheers, cheers, mate. They've won the league on 89 points, but they actually won it on 85 points. Yeah, but this is apparently the greatest team in Premier League history. No, it ain't. They got 100 points 5 years ago. Yeah, 100 points. That'll never be done again. Yeah, that's how good Klopp was with Liverpool, by the way, because he got 99 points that season. Yeah, bro, we are never, ever, ever, ever gonna see a team get 100 points again. Yeah, that is a one in a lifetime. Yeah, the same as Invincible, one in a lifetime. Yeah, and the fact and reality is, this manager, these players, this board, this ownership, and this fan base, at certain points of the season, have all been culpable for this.
Yep.
Yeah, and the fact that that shirt is the biggest selling shirt in the first 2 days tells you all you need to know about the Cronky PR. They've got everyone on board in the pocket. Yeah, we're fighting a losing battle, but do you know what? True colors always come out, mate. Yeah, and his true colors come out this season, and they come out last season. 3 games to go, 4 points clear, bottle top 4. 248 days or whatever, top of the league.
Points on the board.
Games in hand. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what we heard.
You can't fake being real for too long, because eventually you end up being fake, and your fakeness comes through. Yes, he's done well in terms of getting us in a battle, but ultimately, when you look at it, Tottenham have been crap. Yeah, Liverpool have been crap. Chelsea have been crap. Nobody expected that, the same as nobody expected Arsenal up there. We beat Tottenham twice. We beat Chelsea twice.
Yep.
We beat Liverpool once, and we got a draw. On a regular season, when them 3 teams are doing what they should be doing, that ain't the case, which means we'd have less points.
The reality of this thing, Lee, and I don't want Arsenal fans, anybody that's viewing this today, next season, we've got to get out of this inferiority complex with Man City. Yes, they have a really good squad. Brentford's beat them twice this year. I know today they're going to say, oh, well, man, this was the Q team. You know, this is the guys that you know, this is the trial. They're out there playing for trials and all this stuff, all this crap. They still lost.
Yeah.
Brentford still showed up with the objective of we're going to beat Man City. He doesn't care what they put out there.
Edison was playing. Mahrez, Kyle Walker, Ake, Laporte. Laporte walks into our centre-back position. Yeah. They still had Mahrez on the pitch, Foden on the pitch, Alvarez up front. Alvarez is miles clear of Eddie and Nketiah. There's 6-7 players straight away. You're going, yo, cool. We're taking them. Yeah. We're taking them. And Brentford have done the double. How are Brentford competing with this team? It's unprecedented.
It's a mentality thing, Lee, and that's what we've got to change going on.
Without their best player, by the way, who's banned.
Yes, he's banned. Yeah, we've got to next season. We've got to have a mentality change at this football club. It has to happen. Otherwise, it's gonna be long days, man. Long days.
The only way the mentality changes, and I don't want to really say this, but I'm going to say it because I'm real and I just say what I think. The only way the mentality changes is if we get pammed everywhere. Pammed everywhere. Look at Unai Emery when we played Frankfurt and he was like this, and the clock end lower when Frankfurt was scoring, Arsenal fans were cheering. That is the only way the mentality changes, because everything's great. We've challenged, the club shop is buzzing. Edu's coming out saying we're unhappy with second. Why are you even saying that? You should be saying it's a disgrace. We should have done better in the market. You've got Arteta coming out, calling out people that are cussing 6th, 7th at the start of the season to now second's a failure. You've got Granit Xhaka. We want you to stay. Bro, it's a fucking Ponzi scheme. And on that bombshell, we're going to do player ratings, people. Sub to Matty's channel, link in the description. In fact, I'll put it in the title. Because you've now changed it to the app, so I can have it.
Man.
It was a thing that was like this.
Lee, I want to say this before we go, man.
Your app before was bigger than Arsenal's future.
I want to say this before we scoot out of here, man. I want to say it was awesome this year, working with you throughout the season, man. The people don't know you like I know you off camera. We've had some great times, and brother, you know, it's just we keep it delusion free as my tag. This is the delusion free zone, and it's gonna stay that way, people. We might have lost the battle this year, but I guarantee you we'll win the war. I promise you.
We don't even want to win the war. We actually want to win the league.
We want to win the league. We want to win everything next year. Every cup. If it can go in a trophy cabinet, I expect us to be competing for it.
Yeah, facts. And on that bombshell, we're out of here, people. Arteta out.
Arteta out.